Law firm owners and legal leaders, the clock is ticking. In this week's Open Coaching and Growing Hour in Law Firm Admin Bootcamp, we talked about how we're halfway through the year and there are just 21 weeks left in 2024 to reach your goals.
I'm so tired of micromanaging. How do I train, manage, and lead? I can't find time to be visionary. Head down in the weeds.
We talked about what they're going to do to make certain they meet and exceed your 2024 goals. And it's really fun because many of the teams even created the team surprise goal that they want to surprise their attorney and owner operator for their year-end sprint. I'm so incredibly proud of them. They are really walking, talking, breathing the entrepreneur and the entrepreneurial world. So, have you hit your target? Have you achieved the milestones you set for your firm at the start of 2024? If not, no worries. There's still time to turn things around and make sure this year is your absolutely most successful year. So let's break it down. Within 21 weeks left, I know it's crazy. Here are 5 strategies to help your team reach your goals. So number 1, review and revise your goals. Take a close look at your objectives. Are they still relevant? Adjust them if necessary to reflect your current situation. Have your team leader, and if you don't have one, start the conversation and get somebody to raise their hand because I know there's sleeping giants in law firms all across the country. And have them review them every single day in the daily huddles, which they should be managing, leading, and facilitating without you. And every week in your weekly stakeholders meeting. Gamify it, make it fun. Get the sales pit with the where you're ringing the bell and you have the whiteboard and you're going back to basics and they're having so much fun and healthy conflict with it. Number 2, enhance client engagement and conversions. I sent everyone in Law Firm Admin Bootcamp back to basics with the 8-week sales and marketing challenge that we conducted in May. It started off of this year. And they're working on yesterday's news and client care calls to turn yesterday's leads into today's money. And they're really excited about it and tracking every single move of it. It's in their bones and their blood. They're having fun with it. I like to constantly use the word in Law Firm Admin Bootcamp about gamification and just trying it on and having fun. Evaluate, analyze, and boost your marketing efforts. This is part of the 8-week sales and marketing challenge as well, where marketing coordinators, law firm leaders, and client service and intake coordinators are all locking arms internally and managing and leading your external contractors or vendors that you're using for marketing. They're doubling down on what's working, whether it be Facebook ads to workshop, video, SEO, private presentations, community outreach, power partners. Make sure your firm is taking a year-end sprint effort with this, analyzing and boosting your marketing efforts, and let your team lead this. Number 4, optimize your operations. Streamline your processes that will save time and reduce costs. Make certain that your team is going back and doing a process audit. So many law firms spend so much time and energy on CRMs, on workflows, on systems and process, what have you, but we're not allowing the team to keep those alive and off the shelf and in motion so we can really figure out how we can streamline and cut. And of course, always with the effort to replace the attorney so the attorney is doing legal counsel, legal work, and then hopefully working as a CVO and Chief Visionary Officer. All right, lastly, number 5, invest in your team. Your team, your people are your greatest asset, especially in the personal service industry. Allow them to create and manage your year-end sprint. They all have a copy in the Law Firm Admin Bootcamp and Academy. We broke down a year-end sprint. Many of them are clarifying, verifying, and just fine-tuning them as a team with, of course, the attorney approval, in addition to the incentive compensation plans that they've come up with when they meet goal and then also when they exceed goal, which is really exciting because we're not talking about this on December 1st. We're not panicking at the end of the year. Are we shutting down the office for Christmas? Are we getting the Christmas bonus? All the emotions are out of it. It is all anchored to data and information. With these strategies, you can make absolute significant impact and income and strides towards your goals in the remaining weeks of the year. And the cool part about all this, you are not leading it. You are not pushing. You are not micromanaging it. You're not sitting in a place of wonder and worry and anxiety. Your team is leading this. And when people are part of the creation, they are heavily, heavily, significantly invested in this. So remember, it's not about how you start, but how you finish. So let's make the most of these 21 weeks and finish stronger than you ever can imagine. And now we're set up to rock and roll in 2025. Today we were talking about in Law Firm Admin Boot Camp Open Coaching Hour what we are doing for year-end contests, discounts, things of that nature. And many of the firms came up with what they're doing in their specific area of practice, where they're already going to have January's calendar booked in October. So there are still 21 weeks. Give me your team. Let me teach them how to finish strong for you. Get enrolled in Law Firm Admin Bootcamp. We'll kick off with your VIP strategy call now. Let's get it booked because if you're rocking and rolling already, your calendar's pretty booked up. So let's get that on the calendar, set very clear, concise, well-communicated, trackable goals. Then get them started. They'll complete the 12-week foundational boot camp, come to open coaching and growing hours every Thursday with me, and then we will get your support team into the advanced parts of the academy and growing. Some of your people in intake and marketing can do the 8-week challenge, while your admin team and operations can go through the 12-week foundational, what have you. But let them create greatness for you. They're sitting there silently waiting for some inspiration and talent. So this is a great way to do it where everybody wins. Plus, we have our bonus live 6-month training that's kicking off on September 4th. And we're going to do a whole 6-week series. I'm bringing in an expert on emotional intelligence. So we're going to already end the year with legal leaders with CEO mindset, in addition to being set up already in 2025 in January, having a full calendar. So let's make every single week count, every hour and every dollar count. Give me your team and let's start. So 21 weeks from now, you are more than happy to be handing out bonuses, but they're not emotional. They are not discretionary. They are clear, concise, and well communicated.
I'm so tired of micromanaging. How do I train, manage, and lead? I can't find time to be visionary. Head down in the weeds.